Welcome, everyone. Yes, a lot of people are asking that can't be here. I want to do the yoga set that we've done for the week. Want to do it every day. So Ronnie's helping me get things out in the world more. And today we're working on the quality of freedom in the quantum field, the freedom. So freedom is at the center of the circle of everything. It's your own sovereignty. It's who you really are. So everything orbits around that. So sometimes people think, oh, they want to look for love, they want this, they want money, whatever it happens to be. But the center of everything has to be your own sovereignty, your own freedom. Otherwise, everything just becomes a trap. You get trapped by whatever situation happens to be something that you really thought you wanted. So who's experienced that? I have.
Sure.
We all have. So this class is about freedom. So in the quantum field, it talks about our real nature is free, the non-attached, immortal spirit that fills all creation. It's the freedom to be and to enjoy, the freedom just to be. So it's not like we have to become something. It's more like the unbecoming, the undoing. So we can rest in that place where there is no fear, there is no anxiety. We can rest in our true selves. And once we're able to have that as an anchor point, then the activities that come out of that are activities that support that freedom and that expression of freedom rather than bind us. So today we're working with a kriya called renewed self-concept. So we all have certain self-concepts, and a lot of them come out of very early ages as children. So we come into this world and we're all dependent on the world around us, our caregivers, our influences. And so we're trying to survive all kinds of experiences that may be uncomfortable or painful, and we don't really know how to work with them when we're a little kid. So we get an idea about how to survive as a child, and we call this like the conversation or the inner child. There's different words for it. So then that's our survival conversation. But what happens is then we grow up and we're adults and we don't know that conversation, which has become part of our subconscious, and Yogi Bhajan talks about the subconscious mind is like 90+% more powerful than the conscious mind. Then that just starts going automatically, and then we wonder why different things don't work out for us. So in working with the quality of freedom and our own sovereignty, today we're going to be working on breaking up patterns that keep us locked into a subconscious survival pattern that maybe we decided, okay, if I just make everybody else happy, if I just take care of everybody, or if I just don't talk, or if I just make myself small, or whatever it happens to be, that we make a decision that is what we thought we needed to do to survive. And it is probably what we needed to do to survive at age 3, 4, 5, 6. But then when that becomes part of the subconscious rather than our conscious mind, then it starts running us. And we need our subconscious mind because this is a very complex dimension. So if every time we had to do something, like we had to walk or, a million billion things, we have to learn how to do things and have them be automatic. But you want your conscious self to be present to the moment and move into the creation of what can happen now, the creation of what you want to manifest, the creation of your destiny, and the creation of bringing through your gifts in the present moment with the power of being the adult that you are. And so this Saturday on an ongoing basis in this class, we're going to continue to work with what are called the 9 dimensions. Earth holds 9 dimensions, and those are the dimensions that we need to master to live in our sovereignty and our own mastery so that we can co-create with the power that, the destiny power that we're here to bring through. So we start with the Kundalini, which is where the life force arises from the center of the earth, and we go all the way to the central sun of the Milky Way galaxy, which is where the new codes are coming in. and we get a lot of downloads from the sun and solar flares and all these things, but especially at the time of solstice, which is coming up, and which is what we're working with next Saturday, is these new codes come in, the new frequencies of light. And light has information, light has intelligence. So we live in this quantum field, which is really the mind of God, or a field of intelligence. So it's like when you think maybe you want a certain thing, or you want something to be a certain way, and then you notice that, wow, certain things showed up in a completely different way that was way beyond our own individual mind, right? Everybody experienced that, and it's like, wow, this is so great. When we can really trust that field of intelligence that we actually live in, and learn how to work with that and co-create with that from a conscious conversation rather than a survival conversation that diminishes us or makes us less effective or less powerful. So that's our goal today. So let's tune in, rub your palms together. Thank you everybody for being here. Generating that tattwa, or the heat, which opens the Kundalini. And inhale, place the palms together, press the palms. And inhale, press the palms together, hold it, and exhale. Inhale, press and squeeze the root, bring the energy up into your body from the earth, from the first dimension, the Kundalini, crystalline core of the mother. And exhale. Inhale, bring the energy up, hold it. Focus on your third eye, connect with the light of your soul. And exhale, 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 placing your hands on your belly. Inhale, press your hands out. And exhale, let your hands go back towards your spine. Moving into your powerful breath of co-creation. Powerful breath of creation. Feeling your power to create. Feeling your power to breathe. Aware that breathing itself is your primal power. People look for power all around, outside of themselves. It all comes from the prana that you're pulling in with your breath. So as you feel this and pull in this prana, set an intention around your sovereignty, your freedom, reclaiming more of your true self. Set an intention around that and coordinate that with your breath. Put that in your center of co-creation. Inhaling and exhaling. then bringing your breath up, the second part of the three-part yogic breath, placing your hands on your sides. Inhale, lift up on the diaphragm, feel your ribs expand out to the sides of the room, and exhale, elongate the body. You don't want to collapse into it. You want to keep opening up that Kundalini channel. So inhale, lifting up on the diaphragm, noticing this opens up your heart chakra, and exhaling down and continuing that breath. Inhaling, expand out to the sides. Exhale, elongate. And the third part of the breath, upper part of your lungs. Inhale, lift up, roll the shoulders up, back and down. Pull the head back so it's on top of the spine. And exhale, again, elongate. Inhale, expand. Open the shoulders and pull them up, back and down. Head on top of the spine. Exhale and continue. Getting that pranic energy, all of those cells of your lung, pulling in the pranic force, the life force, the Kundalini. And now continue with the three-part breath. Belly, sides, the part of the lungs. Inhale and exhale. And placing your hands on your ankles. Opening up the base of your spine. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale, squeeze forward. Exhale, release back. Starting with opening up the base of your spine where the Kundalini sleeps until you uncoil it. Kundal means coil or curl. Curl of the beloved. And what is the beloved? The beloved is your own soul. Enlightenment is merging with the light of your own soul. Inhale forward, exhale back, feeling the freedom to move. Inhale forward, exhale back. Get into a rhythm. Releasing trauma. Trauma is an interrupt, a pattern interrupt of our natural rhythm. So the whole thing about releasing childhood traumas or life traumas, getting back into your own rhythm, will bring you back in connection with your own self. So you want to get into a rhythm, moving in a way that feels natural to you. So you'll start to feel your Kundalini Warm up your body. As you inhale, you can pull a slight root lock, which means pulling up and in on the first 3 chakras to add more prana to your body. As you move into that, see if you feel your lower back loosening up and you start to feel that warmth, that fire energy. You're lighting your own fire. And inhale, hold the ankles, stretch up. And exhale. And first chakra, second dimension, water element, circle. Now let it flow. That was the earth. Earth is our stability. We want to feel stable within our own freedom. Then once we get that feeling of stability, then we have the freedom to flow. Think of a little child when they first start to walk. They take a few steps and then they look around. Is mommy there? You know, where's my stability? I'm falling all over. So once they get more confident, then you're chasing them at a certain point. So moving into what is your flow? What is your flow? Direction than the other. Try making the circles bigger, expanding your circle of freedom, and let that circle of freedom circle something that you didn't feel free about. So your freedom's bigger than some restriction that you felt you had. Could be any area. A relationship, a thought, health, anything. Let this freedom be bigger than something that restricts you. And then feel that. There you go. That's it. Yeah. Now bring the circle in tighter. So you're practicing expanding the circle and then bring it in closer to you. So you have a range of motion, as they say. And inhale, center. Exhale. Inhale, expand the breath, 3-part breath. Belly, ribs, upper chest. Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, Jalandhar Bandha. Pull in the locks. Hold that. Focus at the third eye. Connect with your intuition, the light of your own soul. And exhale, let the light of your own soul flood your energy field, flood your aura, flood your body. And move into a breath of fire, fire energy, third chakra. Get into a rhythmic breath, so even if you start more slowly, this is all about getting into your natural rhythm, your powerful rhythm that may have been interrupted at some point with trauma or something. You're reclaiming your natural flow, your own rhythm. On the exhale, the belly comes back towards the spine, and the inhale comes in naturally. Push the breath out through the nose with a sound. You're powering up the fire energy. The fire energy feeds the air element, feeds the heart chakra. It's the passion that feeds the passion of love. Love for yourself, love for your destiny, love for the world, love for others. Stoking the fire of passion. And inhale, hold it, squeeze the root. And exhale down, exhale, exhale, exhale. Hands on the ankles, elbows straight. Inhale, lift up on the diaphragm, exhale back. Spinal plexus for the heart chakra. Letting that fire element, that breath of fire, feed the air element, heart chakra, air element. This is where you can connect with the field of love. It's where you can share. When the heart's open, we can connect with others. We can connect with love. So that you're creating love with each breath. Breathe in and exhale out. Expanding your heart chakra. Inhale, really pulling, squeezing, pulling up. Exhale back, really squeezing the shoulders to get rid of the tension. Create an even bigger circle of freedom. Free to love. And then if you're comfortable, see if you can speed it up a little bit. Really squeezing the shoulders to release any tension. Squeezing the shoulder blades together to open up the back of the heart chakra. And inhale, hold. Exhale, circulate the breath. Come back to your center of the circle, which is your pranic body, your breath, connection with the infinite. Pranic body, connecting the finite and the infinite. And roll the shoulders up, back and down, up, back and down. Starting to open up the throat chakra, ethers, moving into the etheric field so that you're speaking from the wisdom of your soul when you speak. Inhale, placing your hands on your shoulders, fingers in front, thumbs in back. Bring the elbows back, lift up on the diaphragm. Inhale, twist. Inhale, left, exhale, right. Again, opening up that upper spine, going up the chakras, going up the spine. Hold the breath in and push it out. Pull it in, push it out through your nose. And inhale, pull the shoulders up and back, hold it. Exhale, shake it out, shake it out. Shake out your fingers, shake out your shoulders. Start to feel the body opening up. Notice the different movements. Earth, water, fire, air, ether. And moving into the light of your aura. Put your left hand out, fingers straight out. Right hand underneath, grab your fingers. Opens up your aura, your light. Inhale up, exhale down. Strong breath from the navel. Removing any obstacles, anything that's in your way of your destiny, of who you are. And inhale, stretch out. Stretch from your shoulders, release tension in your shoulders. And exhale, shake it out. Shake it out, shake it out, shake out your shoulders. Again, let your body move. Now notice each time we do a chakra, then you can feel your chakras moving, your tattvas, your elements. So this is your body tune-up, warming up the vehicle, getting all chakras firing. And then inhale and exhale, push the chin forward, pull it back, push it forward, pull it back, opening up the throat chakra. And pulling the head back on top of the spine, imagining there's a golden thread pulling up your head, up into the stars, to the central sun of the Milky Way galaxy. Squeeze the root, relax the shoulders, feel the silver cord come up from the earth, connecting with the golden thread coming from the ethers. It's an alchemical movement, so feel the alchemy of the golden and silver cords that are mother and father alchemy. So you're perfectly balanced within yourself. You're your own mother and father. This is about freedom. It's about balance. You become your own divine mother and father. And the head lifted up. Turn your head to one side and then to the other. Feeling that freedom to move your head to either a no or a yes. It's connecting body, mind, and soul. Sometimes we're forced as children or think we have to do things when our body is really saying no, or we're not ready, or it's not right for us. So our body gets frozen in a pattern. So we're unlocking those patterns for pure freedom. So we move into want tos, not have tos. And you can at some point, if you want, just let your head be free. It may move into a spontaneous shaking. Your shoulders might move. Your body might move. So you're unlocking patterns right now. The theme of freedom, body, mind, and soul. So you allow your body to unlock.